Jenni, thanks for joining us. What's been the reaction to the final approval to complete the Dakota Access Pipeline?
Yeah, I would have to say that, like many of the events, major events that we see happen here around the encampments, it's always kind of a more subdued reaction, I think, than what we see perhaps across the country here. Last night, it was pretty quiet. There was an incident of a false alarm, and I'm kind of looking into that, but on Facebook, somebody had put an erroneous statement out saying that the camps were being raided, that the bridge barricade that's been up there for months had been dismantled, and that, people in riot gear were coming to invade the camp. And it's that kind of alarmist sentiment that is really kind of raising a lot of the intensity around here. The situation is tense for a lot of different reasons, and last night it was pretty peaceful at the camps. So I'm about to head down there today just to kind of get a consensus on what people are feeling and how they might be taking the news. But I think by all accounts, no one's really surprised.
Are people expecting there to be an influx of people opposed to the pipeline heading back down to Standing Rock now?
That's definitely been something that's been discussed. I know that there's been conversation about the potential of veterans coming back, and even just 9-10 days ago, there was a call from people at Sacred Stone calling on people to come stand with them. But I really haven't seen or heard any of that in the immediate aftermath of the decision of the easement being granted to Dakota Access.
And Jenni, what can you tell us about the legal challenges that were filed this morning by the two tribes?
That's information I'm still trying to track down myself as well. I've contacted Earth Justice, one of the legal teams behind the Standing Rock Sioux Tribe's fight against the Dakota Access Pipeline. The tribe has also not released a statement pertaining to what had been presumed a preliminary injunction that was filed in between what had been a very critical timeline. As we saw, February 7th, the Department of Army terminated the environmental impact statement that the tribe had, rallied the world for. And in one fell swoop, almost less than 24 hours later, we saw the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers come in and grant the easement to the Dakota Access Pipeline. And since that time, it's been confirmed that drilling has started.
Jenni, always an interesting time down there. I'm sure interesting days ahead. Appreciate, as always, you joining us here.
Sure. Thanks for having me on again.